Hi, it's Jackie here from Romany Tarot, and I'm here to do a general reading today. So before I start, I'd just like to recite a little prayer that I wrote. So here goes before we start the reading. So angels, spirit guides and loved ones in spirit, I call on you today to ask if you wouldn't mind coming forward to assist me with this tarot and oracle reading. I humbly ask that you keep me safe from unwanted energies that could influence the reading. So opening the channel from you to me to give someone here who needs to hear some valid, constructive messages to help them in their day-to-day lives and any challenges that they may be facing. Thank you. Amen. Okay, so here we go. So I'm just going to pull one from this deck. Today's date is the 5th of November 2022. And I'm going to pull a year. So this will be a reading for the year that I pull for anyone watching. Oh, too many cards. We only want one card. So what year are we reading for this general reading for the collective for that year? Oh, there we go. 1968. Okay, so let's have a look. So we have the year 1968. Okay, so we're looking at an earth monkey. Okay. And this card says, more harmonious than other monkeys. This is a great communicator. It is extremely witty and very funny, although its humour can verge on the cruel. But its parodies are extremely accurate, if unkind. Wow. I don't think for you, those of you born in 1968, I don't think you mean what whatever you say. Sometimes it just might come across in the wrong way. So don't take that personally, that little message there on the card. Okay, so we're looking at a masculine energy. So it doesn't have to be male. It can be male or female, but somebody who's very is in touch with their masculine and their yang. Okay, we're looking at the age group here of sort of early 50s. So we're looking at 54, 55. Okay, so I'll just put that there for now. Actually, I'll put it there. There we go. Right, so let's pull some oracle cards for you and see what we have. So these will be general messages. So we're just going to have a look at what's going on for you at the moment. So we're going to pull one from the Moonology deck. What do we have? What do we have? For any potential watchers and listeners that may be tuning in to this reading who were born in the year 1968. Okay, let's have a look and see what we have. Our first message. Okay, so what you need to release. So what do you need to release? Okay, so this is a waning moon card, and this is from the Moonology deck. So what do you need to release? So something you need to release here, my friends. So we could be looking at maybe you need to release a job, burdens, a relationship, anything like that. Okay, so we'll look further into that in just a sec. We're going to pull one from the blind spot. Oracle cards. So let's get a... So what have we got? Let's have a look. I'm going to pull that card that I wanted to pop out there. So let's see what else we have here. So we have the number 45, which is a number 9. So this is about the filter, okay, releasing something, the filter, something's got to be filtered through. It's anything that shapes or distorts our perception of something. Thoughts, beliefs passed down to us. Mistaking what you think as objective is really subjective. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so maybe I need to release some beliefs here, I feel, with this card. Let me just have a look. Okay, so maybe being influenced, maybe in the past, maybe heavily influenced here by a group of people, or a religion, some sort of maybe religious as well, like religion and your sort of spiritual beliefs. Okay, so you're expected with this thoughts and beliefs passed down to us. So you're expected here to, okay, yes, I do write on these cards because all they have is the symbol. These are called sigils and a number. Okay, so something handed down to us. So maybe you're expected to follow a belief in some way. Or to follow, if not a belief, then follow the way that the family has always done something. Okay, mistaking what you think as objective. Okay, so you think something's, you're being objective, but really you're being subjective. So it means something very personal. So you take it, you know, quite personally. It means something very personal to you, whatever this is that you need to sort of filter through and to release. Very interesting that card come out with that one. Okay, so I'm going to pull one there from the tea leaf. Let's get a card or two from the tea leaf and see what we have. Remember, take it how it resonates with you. You know, different strokes for different folks, as they say. What do we have? I'm going to take that one. Right, so we have the egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay, so this is to do with your work. So maybe some of you need to release a job that's really not, I'd say that maybe isn't taking you anywhere. So you need to plan. Obviously, we don't leave a job without walking into a new one. We need to sort of plan ahead for that. Okay, so we've got a contradiction of cards here, which I'll work out in just a sec. So the next one is the knot, so unsuccessful plans. So this is just making me feel that if you don't make plans, of course, if you don't make the appropriate plans, that something isn't going to be successful because you need to plan ahead. All right? Because it says success assured with good plans and hard work. So, you know, this is something that you've got to work on. Okay, so I'm going to put that one there, the egg, and that one there. We could be looking at two different scenarios here as well, with these two releasing something. So it may be to do with releasing some sort of workload. Okay, so let's pull some cards. I'm pulling from the Universal Tarot. So we're going to pull some cards and see what we have. So let's just pull a card to start with. Let's just have a look at this release card from the Moonology. What do you need to release? So what do you need to release? What do you need to release? Okay. Maybe you need to. You have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, a card. I mean, if we're trying to release something, maybe you need to release control of something in some way. Maybe you need to reveal how you truly feel about something. So it's about showing, your emotions, your feelings, because maybe you're holding back about how you truly feel about a situation. And also the King of Cups, we can also be looking at someone who's quite intense and secretive as well. So maybe you don't like people to know what your problems are or what you're dealing with in some way. And someone that hides emotions. So keeping your emotions under control. So there's a need to release your emotions here, maybe in some way, sort of speaking up and sort of letting people know how you feel about something, especially if it's work related. Then you need to speak up about it. Okay, let's have a look. I'm just going to put that card there and see what else we have. So let's have a look at this filter. What do we have? I do shuffle them 3 times because we're pulling 3 separate cards here. Okay, we do have some success coming in here with the 6 of Wands. Sorry, there we go. You do have the 6 of Wands. So I think if you plan for something, if you release something here, you feel, successful in yourself that you've done it. You feel relieved, and maybe a few people could be looking up to you for having the courage to do something that others wouldn't normally do. That's how I'm feeling with this energy as well, because it is on top of this blind spot card, which is the filter. So there's something that you need to, your thoughts and beliefs pass down. Yeah, so maybe if you're sort of starting to live your life differently to what you usually have been doing in the past, following traditions, family traditions. Okay, some of them are good for us. They're a good learning curve for us, and they teach us discipline. But in other respects, we need to lead our own lives as well, and find our own beliefs. So to do something like this, especially if you are following a different, just not, some of you could be completely atheist even, and not believe in anything. But if it is to do with some sort of spiritual belief or religious belief, then to really sort of stand up for yourself here and in what you believe, because it has, there we go, we've got the 4 of Swords at the bottom, because it's something maybe you've been thinking about, that you've had to take time on your own to think about how you're going to do this, and it's about not upsetting certain people, especially if it's your family. So I feel and it's about letting out your emotions there with the King of Cups and sort of saying how you truly feel about something. As I say, family, if they, they really love us unconditionally. So, it does pass over, especially if you are, giving your side of the story of how you feel and why you feel like that. I hope I'm making sense here anyway. Okay, so let's have a look. So success assured with good plans and hard work. And I've got unsuccessful plans. So, and this is the knot, and it's of course a rope here. Okay, a rope that's that looks to me on this part here, it just doesn't look quite secure. So I think it's about breaking, because it looks like it's broken, that knot. So so maybe something needs to break, something you've got to break. And this could be a belief system, breaking a belief system here because of facts. Okay, let me just pull a card on that as well. What do we have for this card? What do we have? Yeah. Okay, we have the Judgment card here. Okay, so this is about waking up. It's an awakening. It's a wake-up call. You've been enlightened about something, and of course, remember you're in your 50s as well. So, you know, you've lived you've lived a good portion of your life to know, you know, to sort of wake up to something and realise if it's really for you. Is it really realistic? You know, does it help you in any way? So this is about sort of seeing things as well differently. I feel with this card as well being here. Okay, my lovelies. So we'll put that down there for a minute. As I say, a realisation about something, realising that something isn't maybe for you. Okay, so I'm going to switch these cards now and put them over here. And we're just going to see what else we have here. Okay, I feel because now we're going into past, present and future. I'll move the cards up. There we go. So we use these cards now, past, present and future. Okay. So in your present position with these Six of Wands, I do feel that you feel that you're making headway here in something. But also, I feel something from the past may have had something to do with this new sort of found confidence within yourself. It's like you've woke up and smelt the coffee sort of thing. So I do feel there is something's happened in the past that's made you look at something very differently. It's give you a new lease of life in some way. It's give you some sort of new opportunity here because of the way you see something. Okay, and then the future card, of course, is the King of Cups. So we could be looking at something like mastering your emotions, and somebody who's very you say like the kings are usually higher, they are the highest rank of the court cards, the kings. So we're looking at someone with very well established, you know, a good status here, who knows how to, as I say, you know, knows how to sort of mind their own business, you know, meaning that being secretive is like not telling the world all about your plans and ambitions and everything and what you plan to do. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe you've also had a second chance at success as well here, where you've had sort of like a new, as I see, sort of like a new realisation about something that's leading you, that's making you sort of now successful after so long. Maybe you're reaping the success now in something. But you need to keep, you need to make a plan and keep planning ahead. Even if it's, you know, for your own, as I say, for your own sake. Sort of keep 2 steps ahead here and something. Okay, so that's it now. Enough shuffling. So that's the last time I'll shuffle those cards now. So let's have a look. Okay, so we have the Death card. So already you have 2 major arcanas. There's something quite major, quite significant here, because we have Judgment and the Death card. Maybe there's something you need to release, maybe a person you need to release, let go of in some way. I mean, if they have, I'm just saying, you know, I'm saying how I feel here. If you have lost someone in spirit in the past, and you're sort of trying to hang on to them. Of course, we never forget, you know, you'll always have good memories and memories there with this person, but there's something here to do with needing to release something in order for you to sort of move forward and be successful here. Okay, so there we go, we do have the Death card. This is about change. So this is a significant change that you've been through. I'd say a major change, as they say, a major change, a transformation, you know, transitioning from one state to another and sort of leaving that emotional baggage behind here with the Death card. Okay, because you've been given a second chance here at something, you know, whoever's listening to this. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, now for some of you, this could be a second chance in love. Okay, so that maybe there's something you do need to release in order for you to move forward with this new love offer, a new love opportunity here. But whatever it is, it's, you know, even if it's your career, your family, you know, whatever it is for you, a person, you know, this is your cup overflowing, and you're feeling a lot. There's a lot of potential here with the Ace of Cups being here. A lot of potential for success, because that falls under the Six of Wands. So a lot of potential for success, something that's going to make you really emotionally fulfilled and emotionally happy. Okay. Okay, you may, this is coming up again, so there is, you have got the Eight of Cups here. Okay, so if we look at this card, he's walking away from emotional attachments in some way. So this is about moving on to something you feel is better for you emotionally. You know, with what you've been through in the past and what you're moving towards, you know, you need to move on. That's how I'm feeling with this card. You know, whatever's happened in the past with your Judgment and your Death card, you need to move on from this. You know, it's always there in your heart, in your feelings, in your thoughts. But there is a time when maybe it's time to sort of move on from that attachment. Okay, especially with that lovely Ace of Cups being there. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to pull these three cards right off. Right. Okay, so next we have the Four of Wands, lovely card. I always relate this card to the home. So maybe I could say maybe a spouse, you know, somebody you've lost, as I say, somebody you've lost in the past. This could also be, it doesn't have to be a death, it can also be a separation or a divorce or something, because we do have the Justice card here, where you've had to move out of your home, or, you know, somewhere you felt really happy, or it just changed your environment in some way, you know, even if this was someone lost into spirit. So it's changed your whole environment, where you had happy times, happy memories, and things like that. And then we move on to the Justice card. So Justice, sorry about that. That was my daughter coming in with my little granddaughter. She just realised I was recording, but never mind. Things happen, yeah. Okay, so next we're looking at this Justice card. Okay, so it's about being true to, I feel this is purely about being true to yourself, about where you're headed with your success. You know, are you heading towards love? Are you heading towards a new career, a new job, you know, a new direction here in some way that's going to make you feel, it's going to make you feel a lot happier in yourself than maybe you have done for a while. Okay, and next we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is all about being, maybe putting your guard up, being a little defensive here in some way. And I feel purely that this card with the Eight of Cups and the King of Cups, I just feel purely that this is you sort of resisting something, resisting, you know you've got to walk away, you know you've got to make a new start in something, you know things have got to change, but you're resisting this change in some way. All right, my lovely 1968ers. There we go. Okay, so let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Conclusions are within reach. That's good. So we are going, and as I said, with careful planning, you know, where you're going, what you're going to do. All right, the compass, the 40 compass on the bottom there. So this goes well as well with unsuccessful plans, the 40 compass, because this is telling me that you really have to plan carefully in wherever you're going, whatever direction you're going in your life. All right, and lastly, we have the rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Okay. All right then. So maybe you're avoiding it. You're avoiding sex, or you're you know, that's all that's on your mind. It could be anything like that. But whatever's happening for you, you know, it's all about, you know, planning for something. You know, making provisions here for something, and yeah, in order for you to sort of move ahead here in some way. Let me just have another look, see what else we have. I think you're resisting a second chance in love. If it's, you know, a second chance in love, and a new, this is a new opportunity, a new lease of life here with somebody. So I feel that there is some sort of resistance. I think you want this second chance, but you're resisting it in some way. Okay, so let's have a look at this one here. Yeah, so if we go from here, I think if you go ahead with this could lead to some sort of celebration. I mean, it could even go as far as to say that you could be actually moving in with someone here if you move forward with this new opportunity and detach yourself from that you no longer have that's holding you back. Okay, because you do have a lovely opportunity here, and there's a nice opportunity, you know, for success as well in this whatever it is you're moving towards. I do feel it's connected with somebody, a partner, you know, romantically linked to somebody here. I think you're being very truthful. I think you know who this person is. You've met this person. I think you're being very truthful about your feelings, you know, and how you feel and how you see things moving forward. Wow. Okay. So I'll leave that there for you now. Any of you, as I say, born in 1968, as I say, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching. And I'll be back very soon with another general reading. So please do take care of yourself. And God bless. And I'll be back very soon. Bye.